Hello, Facebook world. I'm Tom Capone. Welcome to another Citrus Toastmasters featured member spotlight. I'm the Vice President of PR for Citrus Toastmasters, and I'm joined today by our Vice President of Membership, the lovely Mrs. Nicole Euler. Good afternoon, Nicole.
Hi, Tom. Great to be here.
Great to have you. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Tell us, Nicole, a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? And if you don't mind, share something a little fun or interesting about you.
Well, I'm Nicole. I work for a company called Beep. It's an autonomous shuttle company. We have autonomous shuttles on public roads in Lake Nona. If you haven't checked us out yet, it's a good time. A fun thing about me is I'm a triathlete. I raced this weekend and it was awesome. And if you ever want to get me talking, we can talk about triathlon all day long.
All right. I promise you, if you spend 10 minutes with Nicole, she will convince you to start training for your own triathlon. I know from experience. Nicole, how long have you been a member of Citrus Toastmasters, and what made you decide to join?
I've been a member since January of this year. I started going last November, and I decided to join because a fear of public speaking I've been a career person for 15 years, and that's still something I struggle with, even though people were like, really, you struggle with that? I'm like, yes, I always get tensed up. And I said, you know what? 2019 was a year to get out of my comfort zone, and it was just time to get better at it and push limits. And I found out, and I actually met with you, Tom. I don't know if you remember, and you told me about the club, and I said, all right, let me check it out. And I'm so glad I did, because I see a huge difference.
Of course I remember, and we're so glad you joined. It's funny because it's always the people you don't think have a fear of public speaking that do, right? So now that you're a part of Citrus Toastmasters, what is it that keeps you coming back?
Oh, and the people. The people in our group are amazing, and the feedback that we give each other and the positivity, but also if there's something that we can improve on, the people in this group can really turn it around in a positive way. They can say, this is what you did well, this is what you need to work on. It always feels like a safe place and a fun place to come back to every Friday morning.
Awesome. I couldn't agree more. And is there a certain part of the Toastmasters meeting that you happen to like the most?
I like table topics, that 1 to 2 minutes of putting people like in this place of how am I going to answer that question? And hoping that you don't get that question asked to you and then it becomes you. And then all of a sudden you're like, where did I come up with that answer? I also like it because when I get to be table topics master, I have a lot of fun with it and try to make it a theme and ask the tough questions, but that are still fun. So table topics is definitely my favorite part.
Awesome. I feel like everybody that we talk about in the spotlight says the same thing about table topics. We all love it. The competition and the fun and kind of the spur of the moment as well. So,
Absolutely.
how has Citrus Toastmasters helped you as a professional, Nicole?
It's helped me in a lot of ways. I just feel more confident when I'm up in front of people making presentations. In my current position, I film videos now. It's not something that I would have done a year ago. I can just see the difference of on the spot, this is what you're going to do, and I'll do it and have no problem with it. I just see that in every day. It's like, okay, and even just being, because so much of life is on Zoom now, being on Toastmasters on Friday morning and engaging with people over the computer and the eye contact, it's amazing how much of a difference it's made, and people comment on it. They're like, wow, you make really good eye contact, and you've talked through that really well, and that's all because of Toastmasters.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And you even do amazing eye contact on a Zoom meeting like this, right? Nowadays, public speaking, I think, is a little different than it was 6 months ago.
Absolutely.
Forever, that might be temporary, but awesome job. And what would you say to people who are on the fence about joining a Toastmasters group?
Oh, if you're on the fence, just come to a meeting, check it out. There's nothing to lose. And, you can be as involved in it or you can be an observer and just see the experience of it. Because I guarantee that you're going to be like, wow, it's surprising, because I can tell you it was, I thought it was going to be intimidating, and I was like, where am I going to fit in? And it's nothing like that. It just come and, just experience it, because when you do, you'd be like, oh, this is a cool place to be, and you can learn a lot from it. So just try it out and come check us out.
Also, amazing words to live by. Just try it out. So
Yep.
this is our first kind of member spotlight video together. And I know we were both a little nervous coming into this. Was it pretty easy?
That's pretty easy.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right, Nicole, it's been a pleasure chatting with you. Thanks so much for joining, for making this fun. And let's end this like we end every Toastmasters meeting, with a toast.
Awesome. Thanks, Tom.
We'll raise our glasses to words to live by. Just check it out.
Just check it out.
Cheers. Thanks so much, Nicole.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.